Hello and welcome to my channel. Before we dive into today's exciting analysis, I'd love for you to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your support really helps me keep creating valuable content for you. Today we're taking a close look at two hot stocks, SOFI and SOUN. We'll break down their trends, technicals, and what might be next for each. If you're ready to analyze these stocks from every angle, let's get started. Here are what we'll cover in today's video. First, we'll analyze SoFi Technologies Inc., looking at its recent performance, technical indicators, and what the future might hold. Then we'll shift our focus to SoundHound AI Inc. to see how it's been performing and what traders should watch out for. We'll wrap up with key takeaways and some risk management tips for trading these volatile stocks. Let's kick things off with SOFI. Start with SOFI. Over the past few months, SOFI has shown a remarkable upward trend. The stock started at about 14.9 in mid-June and climbed to 26.55 by September 12, marking a massive 78% increase. This consistent bullish momentum with higher highs and higher lows signals strong investor confidence. Even though there was some volatility, especially in late July and early August, the overall direction remained positive. This suggests that investors are accumulating shares and believe in the company's future. Next, let's look at SOFI's price and trading volume. The price movement has been supported by varying volumes, with major spikes on June 30, July 29, and July 30. These days saw volumes as high as 236 million shares, coinciding with significant price jumps. Importantly, volume tends to be higher on days when the price goes up, which is a bullish sign. This pattern indicates that more investors are buying than selling during rallies, reinforcing the idea of accumulation rather than distribution. SOFI is currently trading above all its key moving averages. The 5-day, 10-day, 20-day, 50-day, and even the 200-day averages are all below the current price. Short-term averages are above the long-term ones, which is a classic sign of a strong uptrend. The EMAs are slightly higher than the SMAs, suggesting that recent price momentum is especially strong. This alignment of moving averages gives traders confidence that the trend is likely to continue. Technical indicators further support SOFI's bullish outlook. The VWAP, or volume-weighted average price, is well below the current price, indicating that most traders paid less than today's price, a bullish sign. The price trading above all moving averages in the pattern of higher highs and lows shows strong technical health. Periodic pullbacks have been met with buying, which means traders are eager to buy the dip and keep the uptrend alive. Though we don't have the exact linear regression numbers, the strong upward trend in SOFI suggests a positive slope. The stock has consistently moved higher, with any pullbacks quickly bought up by investors. This means the linear regression line would likely show the stock trading above it, confirming the ongoing bullish momentum. It's a sign that buyers are in control and the trend is your friend. Looking ahead to the next trading day, SOFI closed at 26.55 with strong upward momentum. Based on recent price action, it's likely to open even higher, possibly in the 26.7 to 26.9 range. The strong close near the day's high suggests that bullish sentiment is carrying over into the next session. Traders should watch for a potential gap up at the open. SOFI's immediate resistance is at 26.69, the recent high. If the price breaks above this level, the next resistance could be around 27.5. On the downside, support is found at the 5-day EMA, 26.0023, and the 10-day EMA, 25.6657. Given the proximity to resistance, intraday movement could see the stock testing these levels, with possible pullbacks to support if resistance holds. For active traders, dips to support may present buying opportunities. Average true range (ATR) for SOFI isn't directly provided, but recent price swings suggest a daily range of about 1 to 1.5 points. This means the next session could see a high between 27.5 and 28, and a low between 25.5 and 26. These ranges are useful for day traders to set targets and stop losses, helping manage risk in a volatile market. Let's consider possible scenarios for SOFI. In a bullish case, a breakout above 26.69 could send the stock toward 27.5 or higher. A neutral scenario would see the price consolidating between 25.5 and 26.7 as the market digests recent gains. In a bearish case, failure to break resistance could lead to a pullback to the 25-25-50 support zone. Given the strong technicals, the bullish scenario seems most likely, but it's wise to be prepared for all outcomes. Sum up SOFI's analysis. The stock is in a strong uptrend, trading above all key moving averages and showing signs of accumulation. Volume patterns support the bullish case and technical indicators point to continued upside potential. However, with the stock near resistance, traders should watch for either a breakout or a period of consolidation. As always, proper risk management is essential when trading stocks with strong momentum. Now that we've covered SOFI in detail, let's shift gears and take a look at SOUNHound AI. This stock has also been making waves, but with a very different trading personality. Get ready for a wild ride as we analyze SOUN's recent performance and what might be next. SOUN has experienced significant volatility over the past few months. Starting around 9.72 in mid-June, it reached 14.12 by September 12, a 45% increase. However, the journey was far from smooth. The stock saw dramatic spikes in early August, reaching as high as 17.08, followed by sharp corrections. This pattern of strong upward moves followed by steep pullbacks is typical of high speculation stocks, making SOUN a favorite for active traders. SOUN's price action has been accompanied by extreme volume spikes, especially during key price movements. On August 8, for example, 206 million shares traded hands as the price jumped from 10.72 to 13.55. Similar spikes occurred on August 11 and 12. These high-volume days coincided with big price increases, but were often followed by profit-taking and sharp decline. This is classic behavior for volatile stocks where traders rush in and out quickly. Currently, SOUN is trading above most of its key moving averages. The 5-day, 10-day, and 20-day averages are all below the current price, confirming an overall uptrend. However, the 5-day SMA is above the 5-day EMA, which hints at some recent weakness. Still, the alignment of shorter-term averages above longer-term ones supports the bullish case, even as the stock consolidates after its recent rally. VWAP for SOUN is at 13.137, which is below the current price of 14.12. This means that most traders paid less than today's price, a bullish sign. Despite the volatility, SOUN has managed to stay above key moving averages, showing underlying strength. The technical structure suggests the stock is consolidating after a big rally, with potential for another move if resistance is broken. Looking at the linear regression trend, SOUN would show an upward slope over the analyzed period despite its volatility. The stock has maintained higher lows even after sharp pullbacks, suggesting that buyers are stepping in during dips. The linear regression line would likely act as dynamic support, with the stock often finding buyers above this trend line. For the next trading day, SOUN closed at 14.12 but with a slight downward trend in recent days. This suggests it might open slightly lower or around the same level, possibly in the 13.9 to 14.1 range. The recent consolidation phase points to some uncertainty, with traders likely waiting for a clear signal before making big moves. SOUN's immediate resistance is at 14.675, with further resistance at 15 and the August high of 17.08. Support is provided by the 5-day EMA at 14.2672, the 10-day EMA at 14.0051, and the 20-day EMA at 13.6157. The stock is currently trading between these support and resistance levels, suggesting a consolidation phase. Intraday movements may involve testing these boundaries, with volatility likely around key levels. SOUN's average daily range based on recent volatility is about 1.5 to 2 points. This means the next session could see a high between 15.5 and 16, and a low between 13 and 13.5. These wide ranges reflect the stock's volatile nature and provide opportunities for both breakout and reversal strategies. Day traders should use these ranges to set realistic targets and manage risk. Let's break down possible scenarios for SOUN. In a bullish case, a breakout above 14.675 could lead to a retest of 15 and potentially the August highs near 17. A neutral scenario would see the stock consolidating between 13.5 and 14.7 as the market digests recent volatility. In a bearish case, a break below the 20-day EMA at 13.6157 could trigger a decline toward the 50-day average around 12.7. Given SOUN's volatility, all scenarios are possible, so stay alert. Sum up SOUN's analysis. The stock has shown extreme volatility with sharp price swings. While the overall trend is up, there have been major pullbacks after rallies. The technical picture suggests a consolidation phase, but the stock remains above key moving averages, indicating underlying bullish sentiment. Traders should be cautious and use proper risk management due to the high volatility. Pairing SOFI and SOUN, both stocks have delivered impressive gains over the past few months. SOFI's rise has been more consistent, with steady accumulation and a strong uptrend. SOUN, on the other hand, has been much more volatile with dramatic spikes and corrections. Both offer opportunities, but they cater to different trading styles, SOFI for trend followers and SOUN for volatility seekers. For SOFI, the strategy is to watch for a breakout above resistance or buy on dips to support. The strong technicals and accumulation patterns suggest that the uptrend could continue, but it's important to set stop losses in case the trend reverses. Patience and discipline are key when trading a stock with steady momentum like SOFI. For SOUN, the approach is different. Given its volatility, traders should be ready for quick moves in either direction. Breakout and reversal strategies can work well, but tight risk controls are essential. Use the wide ATR ranges to set realistic targets and stop losses and be prepared for sudden swings. Volatility can be your friend, but only if you manage risk carefully. No matter which stock you trade, risk management is crucial. Always use stop-loss orders to protect your capital and never risk more than you can afford to lose on a single trade. Diversify your positions and avoid chasing after big moves without a plan. Remember, the market rewards discipline and preparation. Wrap up. Both SOFI and SOUN present unique opportunities for traders. SOFI's steady uptrend and accumulation make it attractive for trend followers, while SOUN's volatility offers excitement for active traders. The key is to match your strategy to the stock's personality and always manage your risk. Stay informed, stay disciplined, and you'll be better prepared for whatever the market throws your way. If you found this analysis helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know which stock you're watching and what strategies you're using. Your feedback helps me create better content for you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again for tuning in. Don't forget to check out my other videos for more stock analysis and trading tips. Wishing you successful trades and a profitable week ahead. Until next time, take care and happy trading.